all the little dopamine hits you get off of Warzone, but let's compact it into Rogue Company because fuck it.
Oh, I should have somebody over here.
Everybody over there with you, Griff.
Yeah, they are.
Enemies have been eliminated.
What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Ronin gameplay, and today we're going to talk about the massive rank changes that are going to be coming with the Neochrome update for Rogue Company. So let's head over, let's check this out, and let's discuss this a little bit. So we're going to be doing a little skipping through the patch notes and everything here, but basically I'm going to start up here. So this is part of the Project Saint initiative, right? So for rank queues, for our ranked players, we're wanting to expand their competitive palette by adding some more of our great game modes. This means that now ranked players can play competitive King of the Hill alongside Demolition. All modes will be housed in one queue, and your performance and all will contribute to your ranking. We are looking forward to receiving your feedback on this update. So if we scroll down here to the bottom, they actually have some changes to the game modes. So for the game mode changes, we actually have it broken up into like four components, but I'm not actually going to address the battle zone changes. So for Demolition at base, the revive cash reward has been increased from 500 to 1,000, but the suicide cash penalty has been increased from 500 to 1,250. Makes sense. Revives do need to actually reward you way more. And suicide, I didn't know that there was a cash penalty for that, actually, so this is kind of news to me, but it's increasing to 1,250, which I think is good. This is going to affect people that have latency issues, because whenever you get on a zip line and you hit the button to actually interact with a zip line and the game doesn't recognize that input until it's too late, then you're going to get a suicide, then you're going to get an increased penalty. So I think that this is going to be something that they need to actually look at the servers for, to actually understand what is causing some of these suicides. My opinion. Okay, so for Demolition ranked, the round win total has been reduced from 8 to 7. So it's going back to what it originally was when the game was originally released. And in response to that, they're actually going in and adjusting the values that you get. So for the round win bonus has been increased from 6.5 to 7K. The round loss bonus has been increased from 5.5 to 6.5K. The revive cash, of course, has been increased from 500 to 1,000. And the suicide cash penalty has been increased from 500 to 1,250. As for King of the Hill, they changed it to a single round. So before the Neochrome update, you actually had round-based King of the Hill, where you had one round go, you had a certain time limit, and you actually had a certain amount of points that you needed to win. I think it was 150, 125, something like that. And then now they're actually going in and changing this to where it is a single round. You pick your rogue, you land in, and you play it all out from beginning to end. The length of the round is going to be 10 minutes long. The score to win is going to be 250, and the hill rotates every 60 seconds. Also, 2 additional hill locations were added to each map, and the downed cash has changed from 500 to 1,000. So let's talk about some of these rank changes here a little bit. I originally said that people think that they want respawn game modes inside of a ranked environment, but I think when it comes down to it, that these are going to cause a ton of issues whenever they actually get into these rank queues. Now, I think that there's a lot of internal issues in game that they need to iron out beforehand, because like trip mines not despawning, sticky sensors not despawning, Talon darts not respawning. There's a lot of things that are happening, like in the team deathmatch, and that is one solid round. From beginning to end, you get one solid round. The first one that gets X amount of kills, or the time runs out, blah, 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 blah. Is that going to be transferring over to ranked? Because if that transfers over to ranked, then that's going to make it a completely miserable experience for everybody playing. That's one of the core issues that needs to be resolved beforehand. I may be wrong. It may be fixed already. I don't play respawn modes enough to even know exactly what is going on in those games, but I do know that every time I played respawn modes, why do I want to play something where there's 4,000 trip mines on the map and you can run into one literally at every corner? It just doesn't make it for a very fun experience. Now, I understand that they're actually expanding the ranked queue from Demolition over into King of the Hill and including that into it because of a couple of different reasons. You have the 10K tournaments, which is a combination of King of the Hill, Demolition. Sometimes they'll throw Strikeout or something else in there. I don't think strikeout would actually work in a rank environment, but that's just me. And also, like we heard on the fireside chats that Mini White Rabbit did, there's not a lot of people playing the ranked queues. And the reason why they are actually introducing this, in my opinion, the main reason is because people want ranked changes. Not enough people play ranked. So you don't have enough return on investment whenever it comes down to player interactivity. And I think that if you actually put a respawn mode in the rank queue, then it's actually going to increase the amount of people that's going to play Demolition, which is in turn going to give more rewards, more things to actually grind for in the ranked queue, in my opinion. So there's a lot of different moving parts going on here that actually makes a ton of sense, but at the same time, like, I'm very interested to see how King of the Hill feels in the ranked environment, because if it feels good, if they flesh everything out and it feels fluid, then I'm okay with that. I don't think that it's going to be like as good as everybody thinks it's going to be, in my opinion, but I think that it's going to feel a lot better than I originally anticipated. And I do find it a little bit exciting that they're actually putting King of the Hill inside of a ranked mode so that we can actually see how that plays out. You have people that actually enjoy watching the CMG tournaments that possibly want to participate in the CMG tournaments, but you don't really have a way to access a King of the Hill in a very competitive way unless you play those 10K tournaments. This is actually going to help that out a lot. So if people actually do want to participate in those, they get experience by playing the ranked queues. So I think that there's a lot of gives and takes here. And like, I'm not here to trash it. Okay, I made my piece whenever I said that people want respawn modes in the ranked queues. I don't think it's going to go over quite as well as they think it's going to go over inside of the ranked queues. That's just my personal opinion, but I think that there's other factors that are going to play into this that's going to make it that much more of an interesting experience. I think that you're going to have the ban phase is going to make it very interesting. The draft phase, whenever it gets introduced, is going to make it very interesting. And I think that once that kind of comes together and you have rogues that counter rogues that counter rogues, it's going to make it more of a pleasant experience, in my opinion. So I'm very excited to see what comes of ranked in the future. So be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you excited for this inclusion of King of the Hill, and are you excited about the changes for King of the Hill that are actually coming into ranked? Or do you feel the same way that I do about it, where it's not going to be as well received as a lot of people think that it's going to be? I'm just very curious to see what your opinions are on it. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.
What do you expect?
Hey, dude.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Oh, melee.
Okay.
It was hilarious, dude. I was like, how are you so good? How are you so... And I'm like, go check my YouTube channel out. And they're like, he doesn't have a YouTube channel. Then they go and look. They're like, what's the name? And I tell them, and they're like, dude, he totally has a fucking YouTube channel.
You totally
There's
got
one on Bridge.
now.
Got him.
Oh, it's healing.
Lethal out.
Oh, it's not going where I want it to.
Oh,
Enough? You want more?
Like baby.
thank you, rando. Calories.
Where's this bitch at?
She's below me. Ow.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
She downed me while I was fucking skittering around.
Come on. You're like, where's she at in front of me? And then it just blows up in my back. I'm like, okay. Heard it.
It wasn't intentional.
Could you imagine having that spider shit runways on left? She's like a quarter. I'm gonna push with the drone.
Handle this.
I hear. Oh, yeah.
Lethal out.
I got it for half. I chased her out quite a bit though.
I have the bomb.
Yeah.
Bullshit. She's one tap.
Friendly's eliminated.
Shit, if I knew I had the bomb right there, I would have fucking bought a smoke grenade. I'm gonna push up and try to plant it real quick. There's gonna be somebody come from bridge.
I'm planting the bomb.
There's somebody below me.
Right here. Dahlia. She's down.
I'm gonna get.
Get up, rogue. Get up, rogue.
He's right in front of his trail.
Right here, right here. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. We won. Fuck it.
You thought
You know?
I was gonna lose? Thanks. Yeah, right.
Aim now.
Ow. It's like, owie.
Well, Your Honor, on the night of May 5th, you know.
I'm so close to having the KA-30 at level 5.